Annie Games here. Welcome back to the channel. It's officially patch notes day. I am so surprised. I wasn't expecting them today. They have done it before where the patch notes dropped like earlier than the day before an update, so I'm a bit surprised, but also, you know, this happens. But I'm excited to get into them with you. It's always exciting when patch notes drop, just to see exactly all the updates that are coming. Obviously they do sometimes hide a few little surprises that they don't mention in the patch notes, but I'm definitely intrigued to see what it says. So let's jump over, let's have a read through the patch notes together. Okay, so here we have the Frills and Frills update patch notes. Hey Valley villagers, it's time to kick off an exciting week for Disney Dreamlight Valley with your seasonal dose of patch notes. Not only is there a free content update on its way for all Disney Dreamlight Valley players, but Act 2 of the Disney Dreamlight Valley A Rift in Time expansion pass, available to all expansion pass owners, will also be arriving this week. We have a lot in store for you, including a new building that's sure to breathe new creative life into the valley, new ways to interact with friends during valley visits, even more Disney Parks magic, and much more. As with previous updates, we also have a wide range of bug fixes and optimizations to share with you as well. Now get those Touch of Magic designs ready. Disney Dreamlight Valley's Frills and Frills update arrives on May 1st, 2024. Check out all the details below. New content and improvements available to all players. Welcome another feathered friend to the valley. It's Daisy Duck. Complete new friendship quests and help this star icon rekindle her past relationships as you unlock unique new items. Help Daisy open the boutique, a new building dedicated to sharing your personal style with friends. Display and share custom Touch of Magic designs, both clothing and furniture, during valley visits. Now, I do wonder, we have seen like a door already. We have seen that there's new clothes. I am very intrigued as to how many new Touch of Magic designs that we'll have access to. It's very exciting, and yeah, I really kind of want to know. Looking for another way to flex those creative muscles? Drop into the boutique each day to help Daisy redecorate a corner of the shop or take on her inspiration prompts to earn exclusive items, including new Touch of Magic clothing and furniture bases. Okay, so this is interesting. So they did say that with the challenges in the little video they did, the developer update, that you were gonna be able to earn Touch of Magic rewards through doing these tasks with Daisy. I am surprised that they're daily in a way. I do wonder how many are available in total. I do wonder if it's random as to what you get access to, or if there's a set pattern for each day. Like, for instance, the first thing everyone unlocks is a new jacket, then the second thing everyone unlocks is the dress, and then the next thing is the door. Like, I do wonder how it's gonna be. I'm very intrigued. I can't wait to look into that. It's time for even more Disney Parks magic. Our newest Star Path, A Day at Disney, offers up exciting new Disney Parks inspired rewards, including new attractions, dream stars for Daisy Duck and Minnie Mouse, and a little snack and a snacky little animal companion, among many other rewards. Okay, this is very interesting. So we're getting dream stars for Daisy and Minnie. I'm intrigued as to how these are gonna look. I wonder. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait to find out what they look like. Please keep your arms and legs inside the attraction at all times. Ride many of the Disney Parks attractions available in the valley, including attractions from last year's Star Path, and take a selfie to commemorate the occasion. When optionally riding attractions, those with motion sensitivities may prefer to switch to selfie mode for increased comfort by pressing the change camera mode button upon interacting with the attraction. Okay, now this is really interesting. So when they showed us in the rides, they were all in selfie mode, but the way they've worded this, they've said switch to selfie mode. Oh my god. Okay, I wonder if when you first get in the ride, the viewpoint that you have is like what you would see if you were riding. So like, you know, when you're on a roller coaster and you see it going up and down and you see the track in front of you kind of thing. I wonder if it's going to be a bit like that. Like the first viewpoint you see is just the like front facing, like a, what's the view when you see it through someone's eyes? Like, you guys all know what I mean. I wonder if it's that, and then you can switch to selfie mode. That is so cool. Okay, not only that, potentially parks items might be a game changer for getting photos around the valley. Imagine that if you have that front view and you can like angle your camera potentially to like look around. That might be very, very cool. That might be very, very cool. I'm excited to test that out. Villagers will now send you mail and sometimes even gifts on occasion, giving you a great reason to check your mailbox regularly. I'm excited to see what this is going to be like, how this is going to work. I'm assuming when the update hits on Wednesday, we probably might have a mail from someone talking about this. Like it might come from Mickey or Merlin or something like that, like saying, hey, I've sent you this first mail, just introducing everyone to the purpose of it. I do wonder if they'll do something like that. And I'm intrigued to find out, like, sort of how often we're going to get the mail and how it's going to be presented. It's selfie time. All players can now use photo mode during valley visits. Now this is fantastic. It does mean the next time we do a Tanny challenges, like for instance, I could have like the winners come over to the valley to pick up their reward, and we could grab a selfie or something. Like that would be so fun. Or like just even hanging out with friends in multiplayer will be so much more fun as well. It's not just your camera. Many of the activities you're used to doing solo are now possible with friends, including fishing, gardening, mining, cooking, crafting, and if you've been to Eternity Isle, time bending. Okay, now this is really interesting. Now, for some reason, I just didn't expect cooking to be in the list or crafting. Does that mean, like, for instance, if you craft something, like someone needs something, you could craft it for them and then drop it? Like, that would be so good. Like, if someone comes over and goes, oh, I haven't got this. And then you could be like, hey, well, let me just cook up this recipe or craft this item and drop it for you. Also, the time bending is probably quite cool. That is going to be a game changer. You know how people really gutted about not getting V8 pieces or whatever? If you have it in your valley, you could open up and say, hey, I'm getting these pieces today. It's on my list. Come to my valley. It's open. Do a bunch of time bending. That would be cool. Last update, we implemented some changes to the furniture mode camera that sought to increase performance stability. However, we saw that many fans missed the old camera functionality, so we've reverted this change all while maintaining the stability upgrades. Okay, okay, they've specified furniture mode, so that makes me happy. I was a bit nervous then that it was like everything they'd done with the camera, because I actually like a lot of the camera changes. It's just I know about furniture mode being one where you can't like level it down. So I think that's good, provided we still have the other changes that they did that I'm very happy with. I like the changes they did to the camera mode. I'm hoping they do other changes with the camera mode as well, like, but not in the furniture one, in the actual like selfie camera. I'm intrigued. Okay, that's going to be something we're going to have a look at. We're definitely going to have a look at. Okay, increased text size on Nintendo Switch, improving readability. Now, this is interesting. This is good for Switch players. Totally happy for them. That's great. I have heard other people complaining about it not on Switch. I don't have an issue personally. But obviously just because that's my experience doesn't mean it's the world's experience, you know. Other people have vision issues. I mean, I myself actually have vision issues. I should be wearing my glasses, but I'm not. So like it happens. It's a fact. Like people do have different levels of vision and stuff like that. So it would be nice if this was something that people could like select in like the menu, like text size, and you could tick it from like regular to large or something, just for those with like any vision like impairments and things like that. But either way, still glad, good change, good right direction. Express and reward yourself with a range of new weekly Dream Snap challenges. Love this. Obviously, we know there's going to be new weekly Dream Snap challenges each week. I'm excited to see what they are. More optional items are coming to the premium shop for a limited time, as well as some returning favourites from past Star Paths. We've updated the premium shop to offer you an even better shopping experience. What this means, all weekly shop rotations are now comprised of 8 bundles/items. Okay, now this is something that I am very torn on. I've expressed this opinion before. I said ages ago, when there was the whole argument about free to play, not free to play, things like that, I said one of the best ways they could improve sort of money flow to the game, whilst keeping the game free to play, would be to expand on the premium shop. I said they should make the shop larger. They should regularly rotate the Star Path items and things like that, because then what's going to happen is, with more items to buy and access to older Star Path items, people are gonna have more things that they need to buy. Like for the longer standing players, it's probably not an issue, but at least for newer players or things like that, I mean, in fact, even longer standing players, if you don't earn a lot with Dream Snaps, this could still be a position where you're needing to buy moonstones, which is something that I said before. But I only liked the idea of it when the game was going free to play, because I was like, you know, you can't be a paid for game and then charge extortionate prices for premium shop things that are like a massive premium shop. Now I'm aware there are paid for games that have premium shop purchases. Like, I'm well aware of that. I've played those games. But I do sort of wonder, like, if you're gonna be doing this, you know. But it is what it is. Look, I'm happy with the game. I love it. I've paid for the game twice. Well, technically Phoebus did. But either way, I'm kind of happy. I'm excited. It does mean that we're probably likely to get older premium shop items back more regularly. This is probably easier as well for some newer players, because if they know that the shop rotations are 8 bundles each week, there's probably a higher chance of getting items that they want on another like turnaround, another week, because these bundles are gonna have to show up more regularly, or like these items. So I don't know. I'm still in two minds. I don't like money cash grab kind of situations. I do have my own thoughts on that, and I do think one of the strong things with Disney Dreamlight Valley is that a lot of the player base who see these premium items are going to want all of them, because they appeal to pretty much the entire player base. Pretty much, not completely, but pretty much, because a lot of the premium shop items are Disney related items. And as a Disney fan, you want to collect all of those. A big difference with things like Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, other games which are escaping me at the moment. The reason why they can get away with having premium shops with expensive prices, you know, even Palia and stuff like that, is that the appeal is like not everyone's gonna want every single skin from a Fortnite shop, from a Dead by Daylight shop. I mean, there will be some collectionist people, but generally speaking, there's like themed things related to things that you don't enjoy as a person. Like for me with Dead by Daylight, I wouldn't buy every Dead by Daylight character skin because I don't even play half the characters in Dead by Daylight. I literally like pretty much main one person. So I might buy all their skins, but I wouldn't buy every skin for every character because it just doesn't appeal. And I think that's the big difference with a game like Disney Dreamlight Valley, where their premium shop items are Disney related in a Disney game. But this is a whole other rant that you guys are not here for. I'm happy that the weekly shop rotation is 8 bundles. Let's just say that I do have like thoughts and like, you know, not theories, but you know, my own thoughts on it and stuff like that. But ultimately I am actually happy because this might mean that the bundles that everyone's been waiting on for a while that haven't yet repeated in the shop, because there are items that have not yet repeated, may come back. They might come back. So yeah, I'm pretty much happy. Anyway, let's move on. Preview clothing on your avatar before buying. Yes, I think this is good. It's a nice change. I don't feel like I particularly needed this because usually it's shown on a mannequin. So like, is that not like enough? But I guess other people wanted this and that's fine. No problems with that. Get a better look at any special animations an item may have thanks to a revolving preview display. That is good. That is good. I think it's great that you can highlight and see better any special animations from a product. Toggle between day and night where applicable to get a better idea of how an item will look in the valley before buying. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is good. Like, especially with house skins, I know a thing that a lot of people do, myself included, is you switch to night so you can see how the lights look. I think all these like changes and stuff like that are good. None of these are bad changes. I'm quite excited by all of this. Yeah, I think it's all pretty good. It's all pretty good. I am very excited for the update. Any criticisms I have are just like general thoughts and feelings. It's not like to bash the game or anything like that because I love this game. Now it does say, please note, Disney Dreamlight Valley Arcade Edition does not include seasonal star paths or the premium shop, which is fine. We know the reasoning for that. The Arcade Edition, because it's like on like Apple or whatever, they can't have paid for like things in it. It's supposed to be entirely free, so they have to remove those premium features. So that's fine. I get that. That's okay. Okay, so now we get the expansion pass stuff. So, welcome a very lucky new pal to Eternity Isle and the Valley. Oswald makes his grand entrance alongside new friendship quests and new unique items to unlock. Super excited. Pick up where the story of A Rift in Time left off as you dive into Act 2, The Spark of Imagination. Use your hard-earned miss to upgrade the Royal Hourglass to level 4, unlocking the following: new ancient parts to collect, new furniture items to craft at the time bending station, new fragments and their occasional associated furniture items inspired by iconic Disney and Pixar stories to craft, including Disney and Pixar's Ratatouille's Metro entrance. Take control of the new dismantle and upcycle features at the time bending station to repurpose old ancient parts fragments, gifts, and ancient cores into currency you can spend to craft other items within these categories. Now, this is really, really interesting because I don't think I've heard of anyone saying that they wanted this feature with time bending, but it's spoken about with crafting all the time. So I wonder whether there's going to be a sneaky dismantle and upcycle feature with the crafting bench, or if they're using this to test the idea of a dismantle and upcycle mechanism before putting it onto the main base game with the normal items. Because I know that's something people have spoke about a lot, especially with like the paths and things like that. That is something that's asked about a lot. So I wonder if this is either teasing that you can also do it with the regular crafting station, or it could potentially be a trial run to see how much people like the feature before they move it onto all the generic crafting. Like maybe they're trying to test the waters of how much you get back, how much you upcycle and things like that. I'm intrigued. Make friends with new variants of the animal companions wandering Eternity Isle, albeit with a chromatic flair. Okay, right, so this is interesting. So they're wandering Eternity Isle. I do wonder if they're gonna, like, what their availability is. So we know the other companions, like, you get them on, like, a Monday or a Tuesday at, like, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I do wonder how accessible these are going to be and if they're going to, like, always be there. I'm intrigued. Collect new Scramble Coin figurines. Oh my god. Okay, I've not read the rest. I'm so excited. Okay, I absolutely love Scramble Coin. I think it's amazing. I do hate that they made it easier because personally I like the joy of a bit of a challenge, a competition and things like that. I do think it's way too easy now. But yeah, let's read. Collect new Scramble Coin figurines that offer up new powers and strategies to master, including Mike Wazowski from Disney and Pixar's Monsters Inc. and Oswald. Okay, I'm so happy about that. So that means potentially we can level up our Scramble Coin a bit higher. I'm so excited about that. I'll be happy to start Scramble Coining again. Because I must admit, once I reached 300, I stopped because it didn't have a purpose to me anymore. Especially with the lack of a challenge in it. It just wasn't enjoyable. Like, at least if it was challenging, I might go, do you know what? Let's stretch our mental legs and, like, try and see if we can do a Scramble Coin, but it's just too easy. So I am happy about this. It gives something to work towards. And now they have a bunch of top changes and bug fixes. So it looks like there was an issue with a Lion Claw not spawning. Fixed an issue in which players could get stuck at the F3 door. Okay, so this is a Monsters Inc. one. A Bibbidi Bobbidi Oops quest fixed an issue in which the espresso meme would not show up in the game. Okay, that's one that I've heard about an awful lot. So, okay, that's good to hear. Jams Abound fixed an issue in which some players couldn't pick up Mike's contact lens. Lost Loves and Missing Memories quest fixed an issue in which Kristoff's climbing gear could become unreachable. Lasers and Crafts quest fixed an issue in which the craters would not appear. Friendship is Everything quest fixed an issue in which placing the orb in the pillar doesn't progress the quest. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing that they fixed that, I guess. The Chronicles of the Ancients quest fixed an issue in which the player was not able to place the tablet. The Pumpkin King Returns quest fixed an issue in which the Pumpkin King's throne was not placeable. A Story to Tell quest fixed an issue in which some players couldn't give Olaf the popcorn. Something Comes a Knocking quest fixed an issue in which the tree needed to progress in this quest line did not spawn. Adjusted the texture and colours of the Evening Salon Lounge pillage. Okay, hold on. adjusted the texture and colors of the evening salon lounge pillows item to more cohesively fit the aesthetic of the other furniture in the Starlight House bundle. Okay, now my guess is like a bit more of a yellowy gold recoloring then, because it's like a vibrant purples and pinks. And like, for instance, the little lounge chair is like yellow, the bed is yellow, like it's all a gold tone. So I'm guessing that's changing. I think that's exciting. I'm super excited to see what that looks like. Fixed an issue in which some map players couldn't connect to online services. Fixed an issue in which a confirmation pop-up would not appear when purchasing furniture from the delivery menu. Okay, this is something I had heard about. Fixed an issue in which one of Gaston's journal entries would not spawn in his house. Fixed an issue in which Kristoff's store would disappear. Oh my god! Kristoff's store disappearing? I hadn't heard of that. Oh geez, that would stress me out. Fixed an issue in which some crafted items would be missing from the collection menu. Okay, now that's very interesting, because I did have that, and I find sometimes when I place an item down and then pick it back up, it suddenly appears back in my collection menu. So hopefully this sorts that. Fixed an issue in which players could get a transaction error when attempting to purchase items from Scrooge McDuck's shop. Oh, okay, that was the one that I thought was this one, the purchasing furniture from the delivery menu. So that's me getting confused. But yeah, no, I'm glad that's fixed. Fixed an issue in which players could be given an invalid 5-digit code for Valley visits. Okay. Fixed an issue in which some memory shards were not able to be picked up. Fixed an issue in which some players were no longer able to interact with the blueprints table in Prince Eric's house. Fixed an issue in which blue chests were occasionally unclaimable. Okay, I'm so glad. Thank God they fixed that. So I had that, and I had it for like a week or something like that, where I could not collect moonstones, and I was really annoyed, because you're like, that's 50 moonstones a day, which to potentially like a newer player, someone who doesn't have access to a lot of money, those moonstone chests are valuable. So I'm so glad that they've actually fixed that issue. I'm so glad. Fixed an issue in which a door would disappear from inside the player's house. Oh my goodness. Fixed an issue in which a rectangular flower plant could become immovable. Various additional bug fixes, localization fixes, and stability improvements. So exciting. So yeah, those were the patch notes. There was a lot there, a lot to go through. I am pretty excited with everything. I think it's gonna be amazing, the changes. Hopefully, you know, people are happy about this. People are positive, you know, and things like that. I hope people feel excited by this. Obviously, not everyone's has to love this game or enjoy it, you know, that is perfectly fine, but I personally think the games gets really good. The game gets better and better. There are some bugs which are annoying and stuff like that, especially older bugs that they never seem to address or fix, but I think generally I'm very happy with all the news. I think it all sounds really exciting. I think this is going to be a fun little update for us all. I think there's going to be so much content to cover, so I'm very excited to kind of like dig into all of it and go through it all. So yeah. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the like patch notes? What are you most excited for? Let me know, because I really love to hear it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap up here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!